and definitely something that can answer to the rise in the mid lane. So it looks like it will be the Yasuo into Gwen.
I mean, gentlemen, I need to get Finn on the line right now because there's too many top matchups.
Because in my head, right, at least you can close the gap onto the Gwen, right? And push with the
really well, had the wave crashing into G2 as well. Mystic Shot going between the uprights there as Yike looks for Caps, who's been chunked out. Skewmon here as well. Be a 2v2 in mid. Seismic Shove missing the Rune Prison coming down as Caps going to try and get out, but the core of the pack is too damn much. Yahoo with first blood.
Should be completely fine. Like, this has been such a slow early game. I expected a bit more kind of movement, but again, when you've got Skewmon on Mundo, for G2...
committal towards that side, maybe even threaten a dive towards the top side with a cross-map arrow. A lot of potential plays as a nice stun comes through on Yahoo.
There's the Weaver's wall out from Caps to try and keep Yahoo on this side of it. Cleaver out of Skewmon, Rune Prison overload, not enough from Yahoo. He flashes forward, oh! The minions!
Objective game is Caps and Skewmon is here to answer.
Kana has the push on the top side and has that needle work. Skewmon stepping in, trying to steal away a grub. Yike might have to eviscerate over the wall here. Smite comes out, one apiece so far. Neither jungler has that summoner spell, and BB and Caps just walking forward was enough to take 2 grubs for G2.
The knockups from the Tornadoes, but Broken Blade really starting to come into his own here in the 1v1.
Kana's going to skip and slash forward. There's the way of the Wanderer's shield you were talking about, Vedi. Kind of building up the 1,000 cuts with the Realm Warp in. Broken Blade needs to get out, has Skewmon. Last breath perhaps for Yahoo, no flash on the wind wall! Skewmon waiting in the wings!
And go, I think we can find it, like, you have nowhere near a first on for Yahoo. Rod of Age is not really going to be a big one. Hang on.
Onto Gwen here, Kana with the needlework though. There's the wind wall. Broken Blade still looking for the chase. Has that Q3 with the Steel Tempest. Now needs to get the hell out of there because Yike is on his way. A Hound's pursuit in. Broken Blade dashes forward, but the Hounds are hungry and Yike will help Kana secure the kill.
Good collapse from Yike on towards that top side. Caps trying to respond.
Another Hound's pursuit. He can just chase onto Caps, but the Seismic Shove interrupts it. Caps here in time to hold the wave, at least perhaps chase down Kana. Remember, no flash on this Gwen, and no way really for Yike to join him. A threaded volley goes wide. The alcove, though, not your friend anymore, Kana. Unraveled Earth unravels his life as Bucio's caught with Enchanted Crystal out. Hound's pursuit. Does he have Eviscerate? Can he get over this wall? He can. He jumps across, was stunned on the way, but unable to really be chased too much more. Lebrov caught out now, needs to flash. The Realm Warp on the wrong side, but Yahoo! Oh, another overload goes wide. Skewmon kills off Yike as he chased deep into the jungle. As my 2 co-casters become Yahoo fans, it seems the wolf is howling, but he just can't secure the kill. A true shot barrage, a true... That's miles wide again. Observers, please, only if they're going to hit.
I mean, this will be a tower for Kalist, so a gold advantage gain for the KC bottom lane. Nice try from Yahoo, but it doesn't quite work out.
Caps is starting to roll.
While Yahoo's pushing through bot, going to get some... As Skewmon is looking for Yike, who's caught out. Yike doesn't really have anywhere to go here. Jumps up with the core of the pack, flashes, eviscerates. Now Bucio's on the wrong side of dodge. He has the flash too. And G2 forced 2 flashes out from KC, just being a little greedy with their positioning.
Well, so what I love about this game is it's a 1-3-1 versus heavy wave clear poke bot lane, right? And when you have games like this, your engage isn't the most reliable, so a lot of fights happen in skirmishes content. Oh, hang on, Kana.
Q3 was just used by Broken Blade. Yike is on his way across as well. Skewmon's running up here as quick as he can. The flash knock up onto Yike. He has to dash up, and Skewmon secures the kill. The dogs are dead. Will Kana follow? I believe he will. Hunt Summer on the chase. Kana no way out. G2 take 2 on the top side.
The long-range arrow strikes through for G2. They connect onto Kana. It's the double kill. And again, it's these map plays from G2.
It's just skirmishes everywhere on the map, and it's G2 that's reacting quicker than Casey's able to. The idea there from Yike is a good one so far in game 2. And it's going to have to be their win condition because the rest of the map is quickly starting to fall apart as these skirmishes continue.
Gold in his pocket. Rift held down. We'll get the charge, we'll take the plates, we'll take the tower alongside it. BB, after clearing mid, is running up towards top to try and save that top lane tower. Needs to go and deal with him. Nash's Tooth on its way. About halfway there for the Gwen.
I think with the crystals, just an auto attack will take it, collapse on mid, which is giving Kana a bit of time on this top side.
Who wins? Who wins? Ignite going down. Okay, BB wins the initial trade at least. The needle works, the Weaver's wall as they look to collapse onto Kana, and they use the knockup to give Kana his last of breath. G2 collapse, and they're going to look for a little bit more. Scumon's chasing out Kalist and Busio, the Drake, an afterthought, the Baron at the front of G2's minds.
What a collapse from Caps. I was not expecting the ultimate of Talia to be the setup. Kalist is going to throw his ulti down, it'll connect on the Broken Blade, but I see no way that they can contest this.
Yeah, who's going to walk in? Rise can do a lot of damage in situations like this. Hansama was caught. Yehu continues to stand and deliver. A turret with an encore over him, but the Mikhail's able to get him out of that CC. Skumon healing up in the middle of it all as Hansama a little bit isolated. KC still looking for that collapse. There's a flash. There's a Rune Prison. There's an overload. It's not enough. Yehu dodges the cycling shot in the middle of it all, but Skumon, it's just too tanky for KC. There's nothing they can do to get through Skew.
There's Skumon's healing, there's Lebrov's healing, and there's no hope in hell KC can kill him. Everything
there in time. G2 will take the tier 2 down towards this bottom lane. Will even out the turret score. Yehu is pushing through top, trying to get that third item, searching for it. Yike looking for a flank onto Caps. Here will be spotted again. KC a little bit divided, and G2 are dividing their towers and their inhibitors from life. There's a schism in the base, and KC G2 will be able to push in this tier 2 in top. Caps is looking for the tier 2 in mid as well. Gold lead extends to 7k. They will back away. They'll defend against Kana. The base will not fall on this Baron push.
G2 are separated though, 2 members now. G2 on the top side is the rest have gone back to base.
Beat drop from Lebrov, dodged by Yike. Skumon needs to get out of here. Can pop that maximum dosage in a minute, but will it be enough to help him escape? Does still have the flash. There's the dosage. Weaver's wall TP. G2 are beginning to collapse, and there's the seismic shove! Who's locked in here with whom? KC! G2 find one Kalist, trying to do the damage with the Mystic shots are more mythological than actually working. Nothing is going to get through Skumon as G2 collapse, and just as I said, that blue buff side, Caps backing away, realizing, hey, we don't see any of them. No need to give my life away for G. On Yehu. 4 on Caps. A 2.3k gold lead as the Weaver's Wall comes out to lock a Yike in the cage. Seismic shove doesn't connect, but Yike doesn't really have anywhere to go. We'll go out with the Eviscerate. Encore's going to land onto Busio, but only him. He flashes out. Kana and Yehu trying to collapse. Do they have the damage on Caps? The answer's no for now with Kana. It's just run down by G2. Yehu caught up as well. He'll dive on the Caps. He gets a K in his pocket, but G2 are looking for 4.
Oh my God,
another. And Skumon just whacks them over the heads with a briefcase. It's business time for G2 as KC are left in the dust.
Kalist just disappeared. He just got one shot by the Mundo. G2, what the hell was that?
Skumon ends the fight with a triple skill. Skumon says that enough is enough. It's time to clock out. And G2 are looking to go 2-0 up in this best of 5.
Yehu can do all he wants to try and defend, but a stopwatch will not be enough for him. He almost takes that one, but even Lebrov remains standing. G2, in dominant fashion, will be 1 game away from LEC versus champions.